We are hearing that they will be returning August 18th. There's still quite a few things that will have to happen. We're hearing that there will be another few times that we have to assemble to continue getting this done.
Yeah, it's something that came up, Lillian. Is there a limit to the duration of Miller hearings?
Apparently not. If we thought it might have been, it's not. So it all depends on the judge in their courtroom, right? Some judges are just like hammers, right? We're going to move on, move on, move on. And this judge, he's being very deliberate. He's being methodical. I can't fault him for that. But it is, it's going on a long time, much longer.
We've hardly heard from him.
Who, the judge?
Yes.
He's listening.
Throughout. He is listening, absorbing it all.
Quite a bit to listen to, and we know that shooter is going to be going to the Oakland County Jail and waiting. Just based on everything that was presented today, it was quite heavy, a little contentious at times. Where do you think that leaves us?
The same place we were, right? We just don't know. I mean, you see clearly, you have a clear picture now. We have the horrendousness, the appalling behavior of November the 30th that took 4 innocents, and then we have the mental health challenges, right? And then we have the Miller hearing. Let's get back to that. He's guilty. We know he's guilty. What is the appropriate punishment for those particular heinous acts?
And we don't have any more witnesses, excuse me, correct? We don't have any more, we won't be hearing from anyone on the stand on August 18th.
Yes, you will.
We will.
It sounds like what I heard is a prosecution may have a rebuttal witness, so they want to put somebody on to rebut Dr. I'm sure King, that was up there being skewered, right? I hope the defense doesn't skewer their witness. Have some class about defense.
So if you were on the defense team in this, how would you have handled this a little differently than they did when that questioning was happening?
One of the things is I would have got up argumentative. This is an expert. This is his opinion, right? We're not here for whether it's a god-awful thing that someone got shot in the head, right? You made it personal, right? You backed this person into a corner where they had to start talking about things such as race and implicit bias. That was what the prosecution put on the table. I wouldn't have put it on there.
Yeah, today's testimony was long. It was hard to watch. And it just is an interesting sort of summary of how this has been going, this entire Miller hearing. The first day, I guess let's just recap. The first day we heard from law enforcement officials, we heard from the first victim. It was the educator who was shot in the arm. The second day we heard from other victims, 2 students. That was a very, very harrowing. And then we heard from more experts and experts. There was 1 witness today. One. That was a surprise.
We were all
Is that typical
surprised.
to go? What was that? 4 hours of
Way
testimony?
more. Because remember, that was the first witness this morning, if I'm not mistaken.
From what I remember.
This morning. So we've had 1 witness, right? 1 witness that we had to hear from. And it got to be, I'm fighting you. I'm fighting the witness. Why are you fighting this witness? You're not getting anything out of fighting it. I disagree. Put somebody up to say something different.
Yeah. It started out where we really got to see the mind of a killer, a calculated killer who had rage within him. And then it's like it kind of transitioned where we got to see the damage in that mind. Just based on the point of this Miller hearing, of course, this is in place to decide whether or not it is appropriate to send him with life without the possibility of parole. Based on the way things have kind of gone up and down this roller coaster, do you think that it was effective, what we've heard so far?
I do, because it moved me. And it moved me in my very conservative view, right, and very negative view, right? I'm still upset. I'm still negative about the behavior, right? But now you get to see even more of what could have been, what could have stopped, right? How many lives should not have been lost.
And what about, Lillian, the decision to show these graphic videos of the shooter in throes of psychosis in prison? What was the benefit of seeing these really disturbing videos today?
It was very moving. It moved everybody, right? Even the people in the courtroom and whoever the father was, right? My heart is going out to you because that was emotion. That was the human emotion of it. We've never seen anything like that. I've had every type of client in the world, serial killer, mass murderer, right? Every kind. I've never seen anything like that. And they've been on suicide protocol. Never.
And we did say it was also the first time we heard any sort of remorse, verbal remorse from the shooter in those videos, in these moments where the doctor said he was out of touch with reality, but he was saying, why didn't you stop it? We don't know to who.
Yeah, and also at this point, it's really hard to say what the judge will decide. I know with cases that you've tried, Lillian, you've seen where it's kind of gone either way. How do you think the public would receive this either way?
The public is tired. The public is weary. The public is tired of being tired. The public is tired of seeing these mass shooter casualties, right? I don't know how they're going to receive it. I know if we could have stopped it, that's what the public is trying to look for. And I know they're angry about this because I'm a criminal defense attorney and I am past angry about what we've seen, right, and witnessed. So the public, how they're going to perceive it, it's difficult, right?
And what's the process now looking ahead for Judge Rowe between now and August 18th? What is he going to be doing with regard to this case?
So all of those binders, maybe some of the exhibits, maybe he'll go back through the admitted exhibits. I saw he took a lot of notes in this just to keep himself focused and grounded, because remember, this is just for the Miller hearing and the 5 factors, right? This is not even when the victims make a statement at sentencing. It is, what should the sentence be?